Hello, Anthony Myers again, and I am here for my MCBS Week 2 self-evaluation. With this project, I enjoyed this one a lot because it was easy. I like to do it. I like to mess around with pictures and throw them together. And my job was the print ad collection, so I made posters, banners, billboards, things that could be displayed on those, and it required a lot of color and wording and whatnot, and to make it as attractive as possible. Reflect. My behavior behind this was pretty creative. That's what I got a lot of my ideas for the different colors, and to make them all different and to make them as attractive as possible. That was what I wanted to do the most. And also, I think that's what didn't work as well, is because I may have used a little bit too many colors and different fonts, and I think that was one of the disadvantages to what I did. Inquire. With this, I feel like I could have benefited a lot from knowing more into Photoshop and been more comfortable in that, because I'm not completely comfortable with Photoshop yet. I still feel like I have a lot to learn, and a lot of like the different tools that Photoshop has to offer. I feel like I could still expound on those and do a lot better job on them and be more professional about it. And I feel like that is one technique that I could learn to make this project better. Suggest. What could I have done differently? I could have, just like my peers had said, used like one or two fonts instead of kind of jumping all over the place, and also making my text themselves more visible and having them easier to read, because at some points, you might have to squint your eyes or whatnot, and that might, turn the audience off. They just might ignore it because they can't read it. That makes them put an extra effort into something. Elevate. How will I approach similar situations in the future? Well, in the future, hopefully, I will have a more advanced knowledge of Photoshop and be able to do more, advanced things with Photoshop and whatnot, and be able to create things more easily and more effectively, and come off as more professional and look more attractive to the eye. And I feel like with my creativity, I could really benefit from knowing everything about Photoshop, and that would help me a lot in the future.